And welcome back to another video. Today we're predicting the entire playoffs because I'm just him. I'm the greatest sports analyst of the 21st century. No cap. Man, we start off with the East playoffs because for one, they're way easier to predict. Let's start off. We got Celtics versus the Heat. The Heat don't got Jimmy. Plus, they trash anyway. Fuck the Heat. Playoff Jimmy is the corniest shit ever. Celtics are going to win. Sweep them. Celtics in 4. No cap. We got Knicks versus the 76ers. Now, for one, I do think this is very reliant on how healthy Joel Embiid is. For one, he was out for half this season, and now he's coming back. He didn't perform that crazy in the play-in either. But the Knicks don't got Julius Randle, so it's like kind of debatable if they're in the same level still. Because there's not really a big man out there that can stop Joel Embiid. Like, Julius Randle could have maybe put some pressure into him, but now they just got to rely on the bench. That's pretty much all they got to rely on. And Maxey is low-key a playoff riser. He was the best playoff performer for the 76ers last year in the Celtics series. So he's pretty decent. So I got the 76ers winning in like 6. We got Bucks, Pacers, and I'm tired of people glazing the fucking Pacers into beating the Bucks. Just because the Pacers was whooping that ass during the fucking regular season doesn't mean shit. Tyrese doesn't have any playoff experience. Siakam had playoff experience, like 5 years ago when he won the ring? And he wasn't even, like, the best player on that team. Kawhi was. He was, like, the 4th best player on that team. And besides that, Giannis is easily the best player in this matchup. Even though Giannis is probably going to be out for, like, half the matchup. Dame could just come in, and Dame has proven multiple times he's tough in the playoffs. Just because he's missed it a couple times in the last couple years. Now we got an actual supporting roster. We got Cavs versus the Magic. Now, a lot of people are writing off the Magic. And as a Magic fan, I'm here to tell the people that the Magic are gonna win maybe. For one, Donovan Mitchell doesn't even want to be in the Cavs. He wants to be in fucking New York. He wants to go to the bright lights in fucking New York City. The Magic also don't really have that many people that can shoot well. But I don't know who can really stop Paolo on the Cavs. So I'm going to go Magic in 7. And this is how the playoff bracket for the first round going to look like. You know, elite playoff sports analyst right here, guys. So, if my predictions are correct, you got Celtics versus the Magic, and the Celtics are going to win in 5. I'm going to give the Magic 1 win because I want to be happy and have something to say. But the Celtics are just clearly a better team, regardless if it's the Cavs or the Magic. They're going to win in 5 anyway. The Celtics, the fucking KKK Celtics over there are fucking elite. Now, the Bucks versus the 76ers is one of those where it can go either way, to be honest with you. But I am more lenient to believe it's going to be the Bucks who win. For one, Embiid conference finals version can never make it past the second round, man. And, I mean, Giannis has been to the finals, and Dame has made a conference finals in the West, which is way harder to do than in the East. So I'm more inclined to believe, you feel me, that the Bucks have a higher chance to make it to the conference finals than the 76ers do. So I'm going Bucks in like 6. Now we got the conference finals. It's the Bucks versus Celtics. I think the Celtics are probably going to take this one. Even though I don't want the Celtics to win this, I think it's just more likely that the Celtics get a win over the Bucks. For one, they have a starting lineup of just all-stars pretty much. 2, the Bucks, especially Dame, has been getting clamped up by Jrue Holiday a bunch this season, even in his past. Jrue Holiday knows how to clamp up Dame, and while Giannis is clearly the best player in this matchup, it doesn't matter if the team itself is better than one person. You can't win by yourself, pretty much is what I'm saying. So I got the Celtics in like 6. Now we got the playoff in the West. We starting off with the Thunder versus the Pelicans. Zion's not even playing, so this series is automatically invalid. Obviously, the Thunder are going to win. If they had Zion, the Pelicans might have a chance, but without him, they're going to get dog shit in like 5. Nuggets versus Lakers. I feel like the thing is last year, the Nuggets swept them, but I feel like it's going to be different this year. I think the Lakers are going to lose in 6 this time. I think they're going to win 2 games. I'm feeling confident. They win 2 games. Again, I always see them beating the Nuggets if like Jamal Murray gets injured, because normally he does get injured. He's pretty injury prone for the most part, but if he doesn't, they're kind of cooked. I'm not going to lie to you. We got Suns versus the Timberwolves. I think the Suns have a better chance at winning at this. I get it. The Timberwolves had a pretty good season this year. but it's fucking KD. I'm relying on I believe in KD. He can beat the Timberwolves in like 6 or 7. I also think D-Book is better than fucking the Dominican and fucking Rudy Yogurt. I believe in D-Book being better than those two. Bradley Beal, who gives a fuck? But I think the Suns do win this in like 7. We got Clippers versus the Mavericks. I see a lot of people favor the Mavericks here. And Luka is my favorite player. But I do believe in the Clippers slightly more. Here's why. Even though Kawhi might be out like the first 2 games, they still have PG. They still got Harden. I know Harden shits the bed a lot in the playoffs. But he's not the main guy. He doesn't need to like be the main guy who's do all this. So he might not shit the bed. And Russ is pretty solid defensively against guards. So he might be able to clamp up like Kyrie for like a little bit. So I'm going the Clippers in like 7. I do believe they might have a chance here. But I don't know if they could really, if they don't got Kawhi, that's kind of iffy. But I do think Kawhi will be able to play at least half the matchup. We got Clippers versus the Thunder. For one, I think this one is very cool. Because for one, the Clippers have they coming back from OKC. Pretty much everyone in the Clippers right now, besides Kawhi, was in OKC at some point. PG, Harden, Russ. And I feel like it'd be cool to see this matchup. I think the Clippers will win, though. The Thunder have no playoff experience. Clippers in like 5. We got Nuggets versus the Suns. We saw it last year. Probably the same result as last year. The Nuggets will beat the Suns. I'm very confident in this. The Suns don't have that much defense. No one is going to be able to stop. Nurkic is not stopping Jokic, is what I'm trying to tell you. Nurkic has no chance against Jokic. I don't know who's going to stop Jamal Murray at all. And I'm going to go easily the Nuggets in like 5 this time. I think Bradley Beal has made the Suns kind of worse. In the conference finals, it would be the Nuggets versus the Clippers. And I'm going to go and say the Nuggets win this one. Here's why. Nuggets are way more consistent as a team. It's never really been a time where the Nuggets were playoff shitters or something like that. Harden and PG have been very iffy in the 2020s when it comes to playoffs. And Russ isn't that guy anymore. He can't really do nothing against Jamal Murray. Maybe he can clamp up Murray for a little bit. But I still think the Nuggets got a way better team, constructively speaking, than the Clippers do. We got the Celtics versus the Nuggets in the finals. And I'm not a diehard Celtics fan. In fact, I don't care about them. But I do think the Celtics will win the finals. Here's why. For one, they just got the better team. They just have a whole lineup of all-stars. Regardless if Porzingis can even guard Jokic or not, it doesn't matter. They have like 4 other guys who can score. Like Jrue Holiday's going to clamp up Murray. I think the Celtics win the finals in like 6. And that's it for today's video. Tell me if you enjoyed. Tell me who you think's going to win the finals. And tell me what I got wrong or what I got right. Tell me down below, man.